Thank you, Mr. Vice President, for arranging this meeting and also for giving me the floor. Good afternoon, colleagues. India associates itself with the statement made by the distinguished representative of Egypt on behalf of Group of 77. At the outset, I'd like to welcome the new membership of the Committee of Experts on International Cooperation in Tax Matters and congratulate them for their extensive work this week. During its tenure, we look forward to committee's engagement on important issues of international cooperation in tax issues, resulting into enhancing domestic resource mobilization. My delegation would also like to recall the important contributions made by previous members of the committee. We also take note of organization of the first global conference by the Platform for Collaboration on Tax in February this year. From the presentations made by the panelists this morning, one appreciates the important contributions made by the committee in developing important tools and guidelines as to how countries can work together on tax issues. In addition to its major accomplishments like Manual on UN Model Tax Convention, transfer pricing, negotiations of bilateral tax treaties between developed and developing countries, and the Code of Conduct on Cooperation in Combating International Tax Evasion, etc., the committee should continue its exemplary work in the area of capacity building on international tax matters. Mr. Vice President, while the work done by the Committee for Greater Information Exchange and Capacity Building is good, it cannot be a substitute for a genuine and equitable multilateralism in deciding global norms and standards on taxation. India has been of the view that the committee should be upgraded into an intergovernmental body. Universal membership is essential for more effective implementation of tax standards and norms than the present system that is perceived as skewed in favor of those who make the rules. India believes that implementation of a truly universal agenda would need a platform where all countries have equal voice on the issues related to international taxation. United Nations can provide this platform for open, transparent, and inclusive processes. This would also strengthen the relationship between taxation and development by providing a voice to the developing countries and a balance between the North and the South. Mr. Vice President, in the meanwhile, as mentioned by the G77 chair, India has come forward to ensure that the committee has resources to better organize its work and support the travel of members from developing countries for attending its subcommittee's meetings. I am happy to inform that India will continue its contribution to the Voluntary Trust Fund of the committee this year as well. We hope that other members too would make contributions to the trust fund of the committee to carry out its mandate more effectively. Mr. Vice President, let me conclude by congratulating you for your leadership in facilitating this special meeting with the committee. Looking back, we feel that the decision of holding of one session of the committee in New York in spring and another in Geneva in fall was an important milestone in its integration with the related processes like FFD, Forum, and ECOSOC processes. As the committee is better resourced and has increased representation from developing countries, we look forward to continuation of its excellent work and taking up new and emerging issues in this important area of work. I thank you.